I feel strongly that we have a very wrong energy right now.
True, we do have a wrong energy.
I don't think in the billions of years. I feel like patriarchy and polygamy and all of that came after order. I don't feel like this is something that was being practiced in the old order, the matriarchal order. And I'm going back to that one where you say women are assisting, women are going. You were the one who was telling me about Lenny's wife, who was the one who found.
Don't mention what names. Don't mention names. I'm recording our discussion. Yeah, lady's wife. You said yes. Lady's wife, yes. Yeah.
Even forgetting what I was going to say, but I was going to say, you said that gentleman's wife was the one who literally went to go and find another member of the family. Yes, that's how they look at it from the church.
Not. Oh yes, she went to find someone from the church.
To be an additional member of their family.
And that one did not make it because she was having her own agendas.
Yes. So what I'm trying to say is that any system will always have lieutenants within that system. This is why we were talking about Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey is supposed to be somebody who was one of ours, but little did we.
So did we.
Yes, so but there will always be people who support any system, any structure. Yes. And women have always also been those people who have easily been used as lieutenants of systems that were oppressive towards themselves.
As much as us men,
when it comes to
even up to date
genital mutilation, female genital mutilation, guess what? Are the men who are slicing off women's clitoris there?
No, it's women.
No, and guess whose benefit this is for? Men. And guess who knows all the problems and challenges, all the medical problems that come with female genital mutilation? Are the old ladies who are busy slicing off little girls, 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds.
So since the old ladies are the matriarchal side, who do we blame if we are saying the patriarchal side has failed? We are depending now on the matriarchal side, and yet there is.
Let me make another example. There's I don't know if I'm allowed to mention a certain bishop who's attending court proceedings.
Yes.
Because
that one needs to be exposed. It's charitable,
yes,
of course.
Yes. Bishop Zondo is going to court because he's being accused of all kinds of things like rape,
of course,
financial mismanagement, And guess who were the lieutenants there?
Women.
Yes, this is my point. So do not think just because there were women who were propping up a system that I believe is wrong makes it correct. No. Even if tomorrow men decide women must all have their left legs chopped off, trust me, the ones who are doing the chopping off will be other women. And that does not mean that system is correct. Doesn't mean that.
Hence,
even if women participate in it, women are participating in prostitution, but it doesn't mean that prostitution is a system that we agree with, that it benefits women.
At the end of the day, if we say it's a system that we think benefits women, and the women have seen a market to explore in that rotten system as it is, then women has to kind of know better. I'm just emphasizing on the fact here. We were both given wrong lessons.
With prostitution, love, you've got your context is extremely wrong. This is the part where I'm very disappointed with you black men as a collective. The fact that women can be hungry and the solution is open your legs first and we see what can be done. No.
To tell you the truth.
We can't still be having the prostitution in 2021.
To tell you the truth, as I was saying, because of the wrong teachings, men go to drink alcohol and expect to find fellow women who are either horny or coming here to do business because of the hunger. As I was giving you an example of prostitutes who comes from rich family or rather well-off families and great support, but they are drug addicts and they are prostitutes. And they have all the best care at their homes, better than what they can do. So as I was saying, let's all agree, we are being continued being given lessons here. Daily, generation after generation.
Yes, but the main responsibility that you are running away from is that the biggest ones who need to do some little evolution here is you men. You guys are the ones that have to do a whole lot of evolving here.
I can't dispute that since we are in the leadership position, which I agree with, it is wrongfully, honestly, it is wrongfully
because I mean, not
titled.
as a woman, I can tell you today that as a woman, when I look back at history, and I'm so disappointed even at myself right now, because I'm one person who used to think of black leadership. I used to celebrate a lot, maybe on Twitter or Facebook. I love Bosankaras anyway. He's a feminist ally. I appreciate that a lot about him. But there were a lot of men, your Lumumbas, you name them, who came. But I started asking, where are the women? I started wondering, where are the ladies? Where are
Look,
where
the
were
system
they?
did not favor you.
And I know why.
But because of men, because of patriarchy.
Black men.
But that is what I'm saying. Look, we can't only say a black man while we know black men
are not going out of your way to open up the space and involve us. Remember, love, women need to be in each and every step of any decision that's being made about this planet.
There was no space for both of us. We are trying to enter as it is little day. We are still trying to push our way in. No. We're fighting a white man to just survive. Look, our leaders we know our leaders are under gunpoint, man. These people, they know the knowledge that we know. They could have changed everything tonight, man.
Men are still hogging the leadership space. Whether you are in the ANC, men hog the leadership space. If there's contestation right now, trust me, if you're a lady and you're going to contest there, you will really know who men are. So
you know why?
Even
because man is also surviving for his space that he's still not gotten little day.
So then you are agreeing in principle, or
yes.
men must be the ones to evolve, so that when they get themselves into that space where there's a woman who's here, don't get her killed or shot because you only want yourself to see yourself to be in that position. And guess what? Men's intentions of wanting to be in leadership is very different from women's intentions. You men, I was just telling you about your BEE, your entrepreneurs, and the culture that it brought onto this country. The blessee.
You know what?
Or you guys, the only reason you were crying and fighting and killing each other to get those
you make me sad.
Hey, it was to be able to go to Cubana and whatever.
You make me sad. You make me sad.
No, you know yourself.
You make me sad because men we are talking about wakes up, be cooked for by a woman, be run a bath by a woman. We are not alone in this. We are together in this. I wake up here next to you every day. I was raised by who? I'm busy proudly right now saying I was raised by...
That is all well and good, but it still does not change the fact that every 3 months over 10,000 women are being raped. So
but I'm not a rapist. I'm not a rapist. I am not a rapist.
It's not about you in particular.
And I am participating
we are talking about black men in particular. We are saying if we're talking about black men, 70% of black men do this. You are part of the 30 perhaps. We're talking about your majority, your brothers. The majority are doing X, Y, and Z, which is bad.
Okay, what are we doing, me and you, right now, since we're having this discussion?
As a woman,
ain't we trying to change the whole scenario?
As a woman, I'm saying to you.
You don't have to dictate to me. You are dictative kind of.
No, this is your problems as men.
No.
Because when women want you to account, you think it's dictatorship. You're cowards.
You must account as well. We are not alone in this. I still refuse.
Okay, mention one thing we must account for right now.
Look, it takes two to tango. So
I just said to you, mention one thing. I didn't say it takes two to tango. Mention one thing.
Giri, which thing ain't we in together?
No, I said mention one thing. Don't tell me stories. Mention one thing.
Giri,
which we must account for. I want to learn. You're the one who was saying women must account. I want to hear as a woman, for example, what must we account for?
Okay.
As part of the black collective and creating problems for the
let me make an example. Let me make an example then. To women when they go to places, don't they know it's dangerous there? There are dangerous men there who will rape them and do all these things.
Okay, but
do those men force them to come together?
But you know the interesting thing.
Papa, custard is ready. Do you sell biscuits and chips? Papa.
No, please.
The custard is ready.
Those things away from me.
Papa, the custard is ready.
Okay, the custard can come. Look, at the end of the day, we can go back and forth. We know we are both given wrong lessons. Now I was given a lesson when you were given a lesson less and your pussy is so special.
No, you know what I can tell you. That's what you think. the one thing that women are thinking we were taught wrong was to overvalue marriage. This is why I'm saying to you, women are divorcing.
But it's in the same package.
Because we don't, not
It's
because
in
we
the
think our
same
pussies
package.
are better. No,
It's
not
in the
because we
same
think our
package.
pussies are better.
It's in the
This is
same package
of
because
the
there are many
deep
women. Look, I said the same package. There are many women who are marrying men that they don't love because those men can provide for them, and those men, they don't love these women. They just know they want their pussy. So you can't, we can't sit here and not say
So I'm saying
you were not taught that way
you
too.
You were talking about women who go to clubs or whatever, as if women shouldn't go to clubs and pick
dangerous places. I put you an example.
Let me repeat. Dangerous places. Maybe it's the
and you know it's dangerous men. It's not dangerous women.
I don't know. Perhaps even the women don't know. They just know that they're sluts. They want a fresh dick. I don't know. Can I finish before you jump and interrupt? Because I'm even gonna lose my trail of thought.
Sorry.
But what I was saying was, women are allowed to be sluts if they wish to be sluts. Okay, they can be sluts if they wish to be sluts. It's their bodies and whatnot. We won't enter. But now, ideally, I wish women wouldn't be sluts. I wish women could be the queens that they are supposed to be.
And let me also rectify. I'm not calling women sluts.
You're going to make me lose.
You're saying sluts, Luana.
This is my choice of words. I'm not saying you said that. I'm not saying you said that. I'm saying, can women be allowed to be whoever they want to be? But it still does not change the fact that, according to Stats SA and the police, the cases of rape are not happening where women are willingly going there to be sluts. No. Can we discuss the fact that men are choosing to go and attack old ladies, old ladies sleeping alone in their house.
Man is horrible. Man was taught his masculine.
That slut there, they don't want that slut. That slut you're talking about, going to dangerous places, they don't want. They'd rather want a 3-month-old, some 80-year-old magogo, or some mother myself staying here with my kids. Maybe you're not there. But this is what you're.
Even boys.
So forget about the sluts or my fellow sisters who choose to have a different dick at dangerous places. Because they're not making statistics.
I'm not
part of what is the bigger problem.
In honest truth, statistic or not, I'm not disputing that man is dangerous. I'm not disputing the fact that man has dangerous teaching, you see. And also, I must acknowledge that woman also got her teaching that is not in line with her queenship. Well done to her. So, in that case, I agree with it's not only men that needs new lessons. It's men and women collectively that needs new lessons. If you're denying this, then look here. Man will stop doing what he does, and then women continue doing what.
Now we didn't ask you to rape us. Stop raping us, and then maybe
It's not.
You can tell us to also change what? Being raped.
It's
when you're
not.
The rapist,
look, remember.
You're the rapist.
The problem we have here is it only rape.
It's one of the biggest problems. That's why you are the rape capital of the world, love. You are the rape capital of the world. Rape capital of the world.
Okay, you know why they're focusing on you anyway? Did you know?
Yes, I do know. Do you know?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, what is the reason?
Your wealth.
No, it's not the reason actually. It is not the reason actually. The real reason is because...
Your statistics will show all over the world because of what you have. Of course.
Let me tell you the reason. Because the police said it themselves. It is not Mboni who's saying it. The police are putting it in their reports. They say it is because South African women report a lot more than other women in other countries. Other women just get raped and they don't go to the police. South African women get raped and they go there. And
okay.
And when it is compared to other countries,
you know why?
So it's not what you are claiming. You're claiming other things.
Listen as well. You know why those other countries there's not many women reporting? It's because of the level of patriarchy and corruption that is there. There's no police stations
so
there.
Now I can tell you that South Africa is...
Remember, they don't pay their police in many countries.
Unlike many men like you who don't care to not be in that rape capital of the world. I can argue and say South Africa is definitely not the rape capital of the world. Because I've been checking and
there's no police stations in other countries.
But South African men wouldn't say because they don't care about those. Women can just get raped.
And what's the other reason why South African men won't say? What's all why the other South African men are not really concerned? Because they don't hear about rapes around the areas where they are. They read about rape in strange places. I mean, right now, can you believe I don't know even one guy who has ever raped a woman, like on a personal level like that?
Yeah, that
until I'm my age. So I mean, when you are saying to me, telling me statistics, and I'm old as I am, and I don't know even one guy of my friend who was arrested for rape, for example.
We're not necessarily talking
You
individuals.
know that.
I might not have been raped myself, but doesn't mean.
And you've not been to the clubs where I've told you.
Yes.
Men that go there, they know what they have in their heads. Good women are sluts because of the women they know when they go where they go.
If the police are saying,
Luna, I believe
they are
it.
investigating over 10,000 rapes,
I believe it.
I will believe them.
No, Luna, I believe
And
it.
if next quarter they say they're investigating 13,000, I will say, hey, they've increased. And
Hey,
nobody should look at me funny.
Hey, I believe it.
And it means that
Yes.
men must start looking at themselves and smelling themselves for rape. Why are these
Shit,
reports
we
coming?
need new lessons.
It's
we
not
need
talking
new
about the
teachers.
men
I
in
can't
our
disagree.
environments. No, we're not talking about the men in our environments. We are afraid of, when we get out of our homes, we are afraid. Because we don't know who be who.
Hey, you know what? Guess what? Then I can't get out of this gate of mine after 8 in Kisamaginos in the streets more where there is lights.
But the thing is,
Because I'm thinking men will attack
me and
me.
you are afraid of the same person.
Men.
Men.
Yes,
So
I know
believe
that.
me- So believe me, and your level of fear of a man is not the same level of fear I have.
True.
Because when at least you know where you have.
It can be my
You can
size.
try something before you escape.
Yeah.
Now I know I don't.
Like I have
You've
escaped
got
escaped
experience.
last
You've
year
got
where I
experience. Yeah, you've
escaped
got
to be mugged when I was.
got experience. I mean, you know very well. When I'm afraid of being mugged, I know I do not stand a chance.
You can be mugged and be raped and be injured and be killed
all kinds of things.
yeah. As chances are, those rape is more likely to happen compared to me. If we are talking of guys and this mugging and robbing and beating and.
Like when I say men are a problem, I'm not individualizing.
I understand.
I'm using a collective.
I understand, my love.
If we're comparing black men in South Africa and white men rape, black men rape, Indian men rape. But when we're looking at the
basically from
statistics,
every race.
black women are complaining about being raped by black men.
More than
Not
all
by
other races.
Indian men or white men.
By black men.
When I'm out in the street, I'm not even thinking a white guy will rape me.
But look, we are both here just busy in researching the hip hop culture, our music culture, our food culture, our fashion culture, our history that we are being given culture, our religions
So the
that we are
unfortunate
being
thing is
given
that
culture.
since the chopping off of the matriarchal culture, the patriarchal culture, you see it very plainly in hip hop and how we were discussing how it reduces.
Okay, let me close this chapter. It's enough. Thank you. I hope the people that will watch what we are doing right now will understand what we are trying to get at.